Hey there, this is Matt, and welcome to the plus minus cheat sheet, otherwise known as exposure compensation. But to me, that's way too many syllables, so I'm just thinking plus minus cheat sheet. Here's how that little plus minus button works. Are your photos coming out consistently too bright? Are you looking at your photos and they're feeling like they're washed out? Well, what you need to do is set your exposure compensation to -1 or -2 or -3, whatever it's going to take to make the light in your photo or the overall exposure or brightness of your photo to make it look the way you want it to look. There's not exactly a right or wrong. You need to be happy with whatever you're trying to achieve with your photo. You've got to like the look of it. Now, are your photos coming out consistently too dark? Every time you take a picture, you just feel like, man, it's just too dark. Well, then you need to set your exposure compensation to +1 or +2 or +3, and then your next pictures are going to come out brighter. Exposure compensation is all about the camera choosing what the exposure is going to be, and then you telling it go a little brighter or a little darker when it takes the picture. And you're basically going to use this button when the camera just isn't getting it right. If your photos are too dark or too bright, don't start messing around with ISO and aperture and all that other stuff. Just do plus minus. Set your ISO and your aperture and all the other things for other reasons and go to plus minus whenever your photos are too bright or too dark.